Vlogmas!
Morning. I am having one of those mornings where I'm just like, there's a million things to do and I'm running out of time. I know it's not true. It's just I had this idea of what I would get done before my son got here. He told me he'll arrive around 1 and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. One of those mornings. I need to update you on the sock situation. It's moving along. I want to just share with you my future plans. So I'll try to fit that in today. I need to wind yarn. So for the next socks, I don't have them even on the needles because I finished the pair that I was working on. Not my advent socks, the socks that I'm making for family. And I want to make cookies before he gets here. I don't know if I can fit that in. All right, I'm gonna hustle, get in the shower. I need to edit the video from yesterday, the Vlogmas 2. I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm gonna do a little cleanup, start some laundry, edit while the laundry's going. Hopefully I'll finish it before the laundry finishes, and then I'll see what happens next. This guy loves to stalk the pigeons that sometimes land on the air conditioner. So when he's bored, he'll just sit there waiting for them. It's very funny, actually. I like it though because I don't want them roosting on my air conditioner. So awesome. Good job, Egg. You're doing a great job. Okay, sock situation. Here, I think I mentioned this. Yeah, I showed these and they weren't quite done. These are blocking. These are for my oldest son. And they are being shipped to Texas along with his daughter's, my granddaughter's little anchor sweater. I just need to stitch a label in here. I like to give them a label so they don't have to fiddle with what's the back. And then my remaining socks that I need to knit. So originally I'd only planned on making one more pair. This would be for my other daughter-in-law. And I'm gonna use some of the sock yarn I got earlier this year, if you've been around. Then I realized, like, you know, it'd be pretty nice to make a pair of socks for my son's father-in-law as a gift. Because I couldn't really figure out, I don't know what to get him. I don't really know him very well. And I have this mustache yarn from
earlier this year. I picked it up at a sale in November, and it is a very Hobbit Christmas. So it'll be a self-striping yarn. I think it's nice colors. I think it's kind of gender neutral colors. So I thought his foot is size 13, like one of my sons. So I have that mapped out. I know what to do. And I thought that maybe doing a self-striping yarn would be a nice way to motivate me to get through what will be a big pair of socks. So that's that. And also it's divided into skeins. That's the way Mustache does her self-striping. So I won't have to worry about running short. I won't have to fiddle with where to stop the leg and stuff like that. I can just stop. Then last, I am knitting a pair of socks for my youngest son's partner. She's new to the family, so I hadn't initially thought of her earlier this year because I didn't know that she'd be around. So this is another, these ritual dies I got in a club. I did their last 3 months of their tarot club, so I have one other color. So this will be for daughter-in-law who lives here, son's partner who lives here, my daughter-in-law's father who lives in Texas. So these are going to be the next ones I'm going to cast on. I actually am going to cake all 3 skeins. So I'm going to cast these on, get these going. I'm not going to try to get them done for the box that I'm shipping out early next week or middle of next week or so. I just need to get it in the mail. So I'm not going to worry about that. I can put these in my luggage. But as long as I have the bulk of everything else on its way in a box, that's all I'm aiming for. These can be done after Christmas. So I won't see these girls until, I don't know, probably New Year's weekend, I'm hoping. Or it may even be the weekend, little Christmas, like January 6th or so, around there. Might be the weekend after New Year's. I have to check in with them and find out what their schedules are and if they can all come over, because I want them all to come over so I can give them their gifts and do their stockings with them. Second Christmas. Yay. Anyway, that's the plan. That's the sock update. 3 more pair before the end of the year. I can do it. And oh my God, too, the next thing I need to do right now, maybe even before I cake those wools, those yarns, I need to wrap presents because I have about an hour before my son, 2 hours maybe, till he gets here. And it's going to take me 2 hours to wrap all those presents. But first, a food. So some food. I'm going to go make a smoothie, protein shake smoothie. Want to come watch? A little progress. I wrapped all the presents that were his along with a few others, and I got everything in boxes. I just have to wrap this group here. There's a couple presents that I need to have done wrapped by next Thursday. like 5 days from now. But I'm waiting for one more. It's for my sister's children. Yeah, I'm waiting for one more thing to arrive, and then all those will go with them when they get here. But yeah, not too bad, right? Not too shabby. Did pretty okay. How are you today? It's Sunday morning and I'm just making a little espresso because I want a little extra boost. I already had my rate 2, 10 ounce, so 20 ounces of regular coffee, but I'm really tired. I could not sleep last night. My son and his girlfriend left. Sorry I didn't film that. I just forgot about filming when I was in the moment, just talking with them. We went to dinner. We went to this lovely little Italian place where they put red checkered tablecloths on. It's right in my neighborhood. It's so cute. But anyway, yeah, they left around 11:30 or so last night, and I am wiped out. So I've just been sitting and knitting on the couch, but I gotta get going here. I have a bunch of stuff to do. Things I didn't do yesterday, like vacuuming and laundry and stuff like that. I have a very early morning tomorrow, so this like being tired and will probably make me go to bed early, which means it'll be good because I'll get up early. I need to get up earlier than usual and get to campus by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, which is way early for me. Here lies my sourdough starter. This is my colony. I'm just gonna feed it. It's been a couple weeks. I'm a little afraid to look. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely needs a feeding. It's looking a little dry. I'm gonna do that this morning. I'm not gonna show it. It's typical, like, I don't know if you had used sourdough starter yourself, but take a little out, put water, flour, mix it all back together, put it back in. I'll show you that part. I won't show you all the mixing because I can't do it with one hand. Okay, it's already been mixed. It's a little cold because I used filtered water and it was in the fridge. So I'm just gonna leave it out a little bit and let it get to room temperature before I put it away. Yeah. See you 2 weeks from now. I wanted to show you a new piece to my entrance area. It's this really cute little milking bench or milking stool, I guess, that's handmade by a vendor in Ukraine. I'll put their info on screen or in my show notes. Took a really long time to get here. It's probably the season. But, and I think it's waxed. It's not stained at all, so... And if it's not, I'm gonna maintain it just as a natural color like that. But I wanted something that I could sit on to put my shoes on. Those are just my slippers for running around the building, going down and getting mail or taking the laundry down or whatever. But yeah, I wanted something I could sit on to put my shoes on without walking into the rest of my apartment, to just like kind of keep my shoes and stuff confined to this like entry area. The box is right there, and someone has made himself a little home. He's very uncomfortable right now because I'm here filming him. He's so funny. No cameras, right, Ruru?
Aw, oh, cute boy.
So, I don't know. I was gonna recycle the box, but maybe I need to keep it for a few days until it wears out its welcome. Also, I just want to go on record saying that I'm very jealous of the David Bowie countdown calendar that Skein Cocaine did. To anyone who has it, oh my god, really wish I got it. Even though I really don't need more yarn, and I'm really trying hard to use up what I have, or at least like strategically reduce it. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking forward to sharing with you my end of the year. Sorry, I look a little disheveled because it's still, I haven't done anything to my face or my hair. I'm a little dirty. Probably need a shower. But anyway, yes, I will do a New Year's-ish episode where I will recap the yarn I have used up this year. This is a record banner year for yarn usage in this house. Over here at Whiskey and Wool, definitely used up quite a lot. What now? What now? Oh my god, I've been so lazy today. I didn't really do any of the stuff that I was planning to. But what I did do is finish a stocking, which I'll show you later. And yeah, that's about it. I watched movies. Just really lazy day. It's raining here. It's warm. It's overcast. Kind of gross. Didn't even brush my hair today. Anyway, I'm about to make dinner. Let me show you. So I'm making gochujang potatoes. Like, oh my gosh, why can't I talk? I'm gonna put the title of the recipe on screen. Anyway, it is a vegetarian dish with onion, this Korean spice, gochujang, which is pretty spicy. Actually, it calls for 3 tablespoons of this, and I might just use 2. Yeah, Korean chili paste. Korean spice is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life. Anyway, it needs beans. It's basically like a potato bean stew, and it has onion, a little honey, soy sauce, some broth, and kale. So I'm gonna get going on this and prepare it, and you serve it over rice. So that is, it's basically like a complete, you know, protein and everything. So I'm looking forward to this. Wrapping, hooray, yay! Yeah, I wrapped everything that I have. I have one more gift coming that I don't know when it'll get here, but gosh, it's such a chore. You know, I was sitting here thinking, you know, you like doing it, but it's so time consuming. But I was sitting here thinking, I wish I outsourced it. And this is the cat situation. Hi there. Hi, Ruru. Hi, Eggy. All right, I'm going to settle in and watch a movie. See you tomorrow.
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty.
So, oh my God, it's another shade of blue. I'm sorry. Like, normally I don't talk through this, but I'm just like, ah. Wow. You know what? Let me show you this other thing that I've been working on too. I don't think I showed this yesterday. So I cast on the Very Hobbit Christmas from Mustache Yarn, and this is how this is working up. I think I'm almost done with one repeat. I think you get 2 repeats at least. And I think I have maybe a couple more stripes, and then the repeat will start over. So this is the Andrea Mowry Bear Paw sock, modified for a 3mm needle. I'm making a size 12 men's shoe size. Yeah, I love it. I zoomed along on it because it was super interesting, and the colors are really, really fun. Unlike this one. Oh, well. I said it before in past videos, like way back when I first started to do, to mess around with hacking the patterns, Andrea Mowry sock patterns for a smaller needle or different needle size. I am working with Kate Atherley's sock chart, where she has every size from the smallest, tiniest baby size all the way up to the biggest men's size. She tells you the dimensions of the person's foot, what the dimensions of the person's foot should be, so you can match it, and then what the sock should be. So that's been super helpful in doing this, because I had not made a size 12 before. I made a size 13 because one of my sons is a size 13, but size 12 turns out is a little bit shorter, of course, but not that much narrower. So I'm doing the same cast on, which is 52 stitches, and then I modified the length to match the size 12. Anyway, that's where we're at.
Again between the lines upon each page, the words of love you send me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too.
Oh my God, so I am sitting here in traffic listening to Christmas music. And I can't stop thinking about this comment I got about how bad the music is in my video, in video 1. Okay, video 2, this is now Vlogmas 3. So in Vlogmas 2, I was floored by how much how much music I ended up needing. Like, there were a lot more clips than I remembered there being, where when I took the clip, my intention was to put music with it. So yeah, video 2 is a little rough, I think. I have been consciously looking for other music that I can put in, just to expand my collection of songs that I can put in the videos. I just want to say it's super hard to find uncopyrighted Christmas music. So all the common Christmas songs that we know and love from our childhood and our whatever, parents, grandparents, whatever, those are all copyrighted. I can't use them. I can't use them. So yeah, it's hard. And by the way, I kind of like unconventional cute Christmas music anyway. So that being said, now that you know it's a real freaking struggle to find good music, I also for Vlogmas 1, there were only 2 songs in that video. One was the Nancy's singing song for Winter Night, which I love that song. And the other one was Aaron DeVries' Once Upon Royal David City. I love that song too. And it's so funny, a couple years ago, when I first started to use that song, it was very divisive. Like, people either loved it or hated it. And I got some comments about how bad the music was then too. And that comment actually caused me to stop making Vlogmas that year. I was like, I'm done. Like, you know, I'm trying not to react in that way, because I think the person who commented, like, I actually appreciate it. Like, great girl. Like, I hear ya. We don't, you know, music is subjective. We don't have the same tastes. It's fine. And she's a regular viewer, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want her to disengage. I want her to continue watching. And I want to continue to, you know, see her on, you know, commenting and watching my channel. So thank you for that comment. But yeah, I just, these are my morning thoughts. I am running so late for my meeting. I don't know what time it is, but I should have been on campus already, and the traffic is just crazy because it's raining, and yeah, it's really, really bad. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna concentrate on my drive and stop ranting about music and go back to listening to my weird Christmas music soundtrack. It's my weird soundtrack of my life is probably more accurate. Anyway, all right, look at my drive home. It's so pretty. So my holiday Christmas party was today. Oh wait, look at the decorations on this side. Oh, yay. My holiday Christmas party, sorry, I'm stopping at a light, was today, and I was gonna go and film a little bit for y'all, but I ended up not going. I am like so not in the spirit of, look at the holiday decorations in the park right there. So not in the spirit of doing my work. I'm in the spirit of other things. I should be I have yet another report to work on, and I met with my community members today, and we made a plan to work on it between today and Wednesday, and I told them I would get the first draft. I would take a crack at the first draft, but then I wanted their input, and they were all like, cool, great. And I'm like, I'll get to it today. I'm not going to do it today. You know what I want to do when I get home? I want to make cookies. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but we'll see. Is that a good view for you? Are you getting are you getting the idea that like I just drive along this drive where I get to see the city and these gorgeous Victorians on the other side, which you're missing right now, but they're really pretty too. It's a really pretty drive. I haven't really talked about my my workout. If you've been here a while, you know that I've been practicing strength training since for 10 years, since beginning of 2013, I'd say, maybe even in 2012, where I lift weights. So this is moving here was pretty challenging, because I had a little room that I could kind of just leave my workout equipment out. So this is basically all of the stuff that I use for my core workout and leg workout. So I do a routine that's 4 days a week. I got it from a bodybuilder. He had there was a big long blog about it and stuff. So it's old, but it works and I love it. Anyway, this is core and leg day, stuff that you're seeing here. So weights, ankle weights that are 10 pounds each for my legs, and a foam roller, a strap, some yoga mats, and there's some blocks in there too, some yoga blocks, and some sandbags. There's some lightweight sandbags, and these bands. I use the heaviest. It's still not heavy enough because I just keep getting stronger. And some slides, some foot sliders that I use for my plank workout. So today's Friday. I'm gonna do my leg, and I'm not gonna show it to you because it's too boring. But I'm gonna do my core and leg. So core and leg day is Tuesday, Friday, and upper body, shoulders, arms, back are Monday and Wednesday. So I'll show you that stuff. now, so everything's here in my bedroom. My weight bench is right there under my bed. So this is my bed. You've probably seen it. If you've been around and you saw my move-in videos, you'll recognize some of the stuff. This is my bed set up for winter with a nice warm woolly blanket on it. But yeah, so my weight bench folds up and it fits under my bed. I got it from Amazon, no big deal. But it's on wheels too, so it rolls out, and it's on wheels that move out of the way when you set it up. So it rolls out, I unfold it, I put it right here on this, I put a yoga mat down, and it goes right here where this rug is. And then my free weights are all over here, and my kettlebells are all over here by the side of my bed. Apartment living, y'all. So I have from 10 pounds to 30 pounds. Those gray ones are 30. I don't use 25 pounds very often anymore. I generally just use 30, 20, 15, 10. And then I have a 20 pound kettlebell and a 35 pound kettlebell that I use on leg day. The rest of these 30, 20, 10, 15, I use those on arm day, chest, arm, chest, back, all the upper body stuff. So yeah, that's how I make it work. And I just, kind of squeeze around here, along the side of the bed. And the only reason I have to squeeze is because of this guy, my Mint, just hanging out here in this west window, loving life. But if it weren't there, it would be fine to get over there. So yeah, I just grab the weights that I need and bring them around the other side of the bed and do my workout. And they take about, I'd say like 35 minutes, probably all in, maybe less. And that's pretty normal. Like, you don't want to work out for hours and hours every day. Stomach, I try to keep to 15 minutes max. And then I do a whole leg workout, sort of like a sequence that you do all in a row, like it's 5 moves that you do sets, 1 set of each, all in a row, and then repeat 3 times. Repeat the 5 sets 3 times to get a total of 3 sets per move. But it's been pretty good. Like, it's been really, really good. I love this leg workout. Actually, the leg workout that I'm doing, I got from some other website because I didn't like the leg workout. That I was tired of it. But you can also find, if you're interested in getting started, you can find some really good sources on YouTube. Like, I love Chloe Ting for her stomach workout, her core workouts. She has other workouts too, but she's got no jumping workouts that are good for apartment living. That's one of the reasons why I got the sliders, because the sliders, I lived in an apartment before, but it was in my sister's house. So now I'm in an apartment. I still have downstairs neighbors. So to keep from jumping when I'm doing a plank workout, I can use the sliders instead, and I can get the same effect. So yeah, anyway. Today's leg ab day. I am going to leg and ab it. And I forgot to tell you about dinner. I showed you how I made it and stuff, but I didn't tell you how it is. It's actually really good. I did only use 2 tablespoons of the Korean spice gochujang, which I think I'm saying that right. I might be saying it wrong. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it out loud. But yeah, it's really, really good. I was wishing that I had cooked it for a little longer so it would get a little thicker. I tried mashing up some of the potatoes here to get them to make it thicker. But now on the second day, it seems like the rice has soaked up some of the juice, so it's not nearly as soupy today. Yeah, I'm so excited to try it. I'm also having just a little bit of rosé with this. cold in the house today. I used my bread thermometer to find out what the indoor temperature is. It's really chilly. Is it still going down? Oh, it's moving around because I started to move it. But yeah, I've actually never turned the heat on in my bedroom. We're in my bedroom. It's a little warmer in the rest of the house. I just really love it cold. I like to be able to wear my sweaters. So today I'm gonna wear my busan sweater. I don't think I've worn this to work yet because it hasn't been cold enough, but today's really chilly. It was so windy and cold last night, and living along the Hudson River like I do, it's especially windy by us. So anyway, I have to go to work. Gotta get out of here. Here is the stocking I've been working on. I just did a little clip to show you the other stockings. I tried to write G-Pa for grandpa because you can't fit more than 4 to 5 letters across the top here. I just think I picked too light a color. So I think I'm gonna go back and redo the letters. I duplicate stitched these, which, you know, the duplicate stitch came out pretty good, but the P looks a little short to me. I'm gonna go back and redo it with a color, maybe like underneath the gold. I'll have to see if I can kind of work the color around and underneath the gold. It would have been better if I just held the color with the gold instead of just doing gold. But anyway, this is the stocking that I made for my daughter-in-law's dad. Again, combination of the sock structure and cast on stitches from my pattern for Arctic, called Arctic Winter Stockings, and that's the ones that I just showed you are 4 of the 5 patterns in terms of this patterning thing. Motifs, 4 of the 5 motifs in that pattern. The 5th motif is a polar bear, and I don't have one of those here to show you. This motif is from Christmas Stockings 2, which you can modify to knit with the Dream yarn by Loopy Mango. Yeah, so this is it. I'm going to be, and there's a little, in the inside, I do a little crochet hook. And I think I've said before, and maybe if you're new here, you may not know, but I've basically used a variation of this stocking pattern in my family since I was 18 years old. So 40 years. They hold up great. They are very accommodating because they're knit fabric and they stretch. They're very accommodating for all kinds of stuff. My family for the last 20 years with kids have stuffed these things full, and they still look wonderful. Oh my God. I got up early today to get some, I have like a couple things for my job that I have not done yet this week that I need to get done. So, but anyway, I got up early and, you know, I may as well have just stayed in bed because I went down a rabbit hole on the craftsnark on Reddit. the craftsnark Reddit, what do they call it? Thread. Where people there's a lot of griping about things that I don't have anything to do with, but there was a lot of people talking about Vlogmases and how bad they are. I honestly, I found it super interesting. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so you don't want to watch me pour my coffee every day. All right, cool, got it. But honestly, Vlogmases are supposed to be like your daily life, right? So I think for me, the 10 seconds of watching me pour my coffee is probably for me, when I'm editing, that's a nice thing to just look for when I'm putting the next day, like December 10th, whatever. Yeah, anyway, fun. It was like kind of fun, but I couldn't look away. I was like reading about people's hate watches, and I have hate watches too. I'm not telling you my username though. My hate watches did not coincide with very many other people's. In fact, my biggest hate watch, everybody loves this person, and I'm just like, what? I don't understand the appeal. Yeah, anyway, I gotta get to work. I gotta go. I'm still in my pajamas. I gotta go jump in the shower and get ready. See ya. Wow, we have a color change. It's going to brown, it looks like. Perhaps this is the beginning of the warm colors. I'm on my 14th stripe. It's December 14th. It's a very long sock. In other news, today's the 14th, as you know. And I am going to get my hair cut today. So I took a day off of work, but I actually still have that report due tomorrow. And I asked my I was going to say my friends, because they are my friends, but they're also committee members. So committee members, I asked them, I drafted yesterday. I asked them to take a look today and to have their comments done by tomorrow morning so I can do the final cut and send it on its way. So I may have a couple of those, like light, what I would consider kind of a light load. And what was the other thing? Oh, so I know I promised I would go to New York. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'm going to see if perhaps this weekend on Saturday or Sunday, but I have a lot to do. I just have a lot to do to get ready to fly out to Texas. So we'll see. Also, I was meaning to ask
if anyone has this issue, like from shopping on Black Friday weekend, like Black Friday through Cyber Monday, my left arm, which is usually the one I'm using to hold the phone, and I use my right hand to type. I'm so sore. Like, I am so sore. My forearm. I've been like massaging it, but every single time, like I go to like look at emails or anything on my phone and I hold it. Oh my God, I'm such a dingling. So like I should have been supporting my arm the whole time. Like I should have made it so that, you know, the phone could sit on my lap, maybe on a pillow or something. It's crazy. 21st century problems, and certainly first world problem. I got home today, and this is a Christmas present to myself. It's a tiny painting on a piece of wood by a British artist. I don't remember her last name. Susan, starts with a W. Doesn't seem to be anywhere around here, but yeah, I have been obsessed with her bear holding a mocha pot and pouring themselves an espresso for some time. She does different, you know, backgrounds and stuff, and she also paints kittens. I have a painting of a kitten from her, a cat in a sweater going shopping. But she does different scenarios. She will also do custom work if you send her a picture of your cats or whatever. You know, it's art, so not cheap, but worth it to me. Yeah, anyway, she's from the UK. I don't know where. Brighton, that's what it says. She's from Brighton. No last name. But she's Mog Shop on Instagram, I think. If not, I'll put her handle here if you're curious and you want to follow her. She does sell cards, like, you know, like card paper prints as well. But I really like original work. So I save up and invest and collect original works. I feel really lucky because she hasn't made painted bears in a long time. So I feel really lucky to have gotten this, and it's so cool. I love the green and blue, and this is gonna go in the kitchen. I'll go show you. My idea for this is to put it so here's a wall in my kitchen. This lower shelf is a bunch of things that I use regularly, and the upper shelf are things that I use seldomly. So my thought was to put the painting about, somewhere around in there. I think once the bells come down. The bells are just up for Christmas. So I think what I'm gonna do with this right now is just find a place somewhere on the shelf for it. Okay, I moved some stuff around to make some room. This is a antique mortar and pestle that I don't use all that much. I actually saw a recipe that I might be using it for after New Year's, but I think by then the bells will have come down. But yeah, so yeah, there it is. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's just so cute. I love it so much. I have that, and then I have this other coffee painting over here that is by an artist that I knew vaguely. She was in the same university that I went to for my MFA. She was a few years behind me, and there we go. Now it's in focus. Isn't this great? So there's the cup of coffee or tea. It's nondescript. She's Asian, an Asian artist. I will put her name on the screen if I can find it. Her last name is definitely Kim. But yeah, anyway, so I'm sort of got a little two-parter of coffee art now.
so here's my full 6 days of fiber advent. Each package is 2 ounces, so I got 12. I got 6 bags, 12 ounces. They're really pretty. They're all solids, or, you know, they maybe slightly heathered. So this is like an eggplant color. This is a really pretty blue, like cobalt. They're a little bit brighter in person than they are on screen. That's like a olive green. That was the 3rd day. 4th day was like this deep Christmassy red, I'd say. 5th day was like a warm brown. And the last day today is a kind of a reddish purple, I'd say. Red violet. So cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I just wanted to support Sarah of Green Goat Ranch. Plus I love her whole business processes and stuff, all of the, what's the word I'm looking for? I like the principles in which she operates her business. It's really, yesterday I went out with my sister and my niece. It was so fun. I didn't take any footage. I just like completely spaced on it, to be honest, like just in the moment. The restaurant was so freaking loud too. The food was really great. So it's this little Cuban restaurant, not little, actually it's a huge restaurant, big for a restaurant, especially in this area. They have a big space. They have a patio, an outdoor patio that looks out over the city, over like New York City. I mean, not fantastic views because it's kind of low, but it is 2nd story, and the food is really, really good and really inexpensive, and the drinks are on point. So here's why people, you know, don't have more than 1 drink when they go out on a weeknight. Because functioning the next day is pretty hard. Oh my God, I'll be fine in a couple hours. I'm waiting for my meds to kick in, and the caffeine to kick in as well. So yeah, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm gonna be on a little bit of a ramble here. I told you that earlier in this, that more talking, less music, so I don't have to deal with the whole like that's awful music thing. And also trying to find a lot of music because there was awful music in Vlogmas too, so apologies for that, and kudos to you if you're able to make it through it. Yay, thank you so much. So I'm really curious because I know a lot of my viewers are around my age. We talked about when to let my hair go gray, like when to just let it go. And so I was asking her, since I do, of course, like get my hair colored, like she does a foil, partial foil. It's not an all over. So like my natural color is in there, like that sort of light brown. And I have gray on top. And so when I pull my hair back into a ponytail and it's close to my, you know, my time to go see her, I can see all the gray mixed in there. And we've talked about the season, the color seasons, and like what I identified before on this channel, like a little while back, a few episodes, like probably early November, I would guess. And I'm a spring, so I had my colors done when I was 19 or 20, in the 80s when it was first a thing. And so I've known my entire adult life that I'm a spring. So that's, you know, it's been good. And I sometimes pay attention to it and sometimes I just ignore it. I love wearing black. Black frames. Not supposed to wear black. I have a black shirt on. I just love black. So I wear black. Anyway, back to the idea that you're a spring. Like, I know I'm warm toned. So the idea of turning gray is very, very frightening to me. Like, just because it's cool. Grays are cool toned generally. There are warm toned grays. So I was asking her about it, and she understands that whole warm tone, cool tone, of course. Like, what kind of hair colorist would she be if she didn't? So I was talking to her a little bit about it, and she had a couple ideas, but everything that she told me, I was like, ooh, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Like, when do you do it? Part of me was just, I was thinking this morning, I was like, Maybe I should just let my hair go back natural, because she was showing me pictures and people, some other folks that came into her salon that don't dye their hair, and they're just letting their hair grow gray naturally. And it was gorgeous. It was really gorgeous. I don't know what to do. So we talked about like doing gray highlights instead of blonde. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and that would be probably a gradual transition, because it would take a while for the blonde to come out. See, in the back, it's not gray at all. Like underneath, my hair here, this is the natural color, and there's no gray. Could be pretty interesting. So I think I told her maybe we'd talk again about it. Of course, like I won't see her again until the new year, but I was like, maybe in like 6 months or so. Or she wanted to try a couple things that she thinks will like tiptoe me there. So we'll see what happens. I just don't want to be like, I've seen women whose hair color is so awfully obviously dyed on aging women, on women of a certain age, and I just don't want to be her. I don't want to be that. Anyway, let me know what you're doing. What do you do? Do you just like, how long? Like when do you, what age do you start just going, fuck it, I'm gray? Because I'm kind of ready to just go. Like I said to her, maybe I just want to go all in, and maybe we don't tiptoe. Like, let me just wait till I reach that point. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments, if you have an opinion about that, about your own generally, or mine if you want. Okay, here is day 15 with heel. I don't know if I did this right or not, but anyway, day 15 is like a slightly lighter and warmer, I don't know what you'd call it, like a warm brown, like a reddish brown. I don't know if I'm doing this correct or not, but what I did know I wanted was I didn't want a break in the striping, in the self-striping on the front. So I did the heel flap. I'm getting it all tangled. Isn't he so cute? Yeah, so I did it. I followed the pattern, did all that, and now I have like extra stitches on the back. So my stripes will be slightly smaller. I think just a row. I mean, this one ended up being 4 rows on the front, where the stripe before was 5. So it's just 1 extra row. I don't even really think it's going to be noticeable. Yeah, so I'm doing those decreases now to get the back needle back to whatever the stitches are on the front to match the front. Yeah, so we'll see. I think because I'm doing it this way, I should be able to get fit all 24 stripes in the sock. And the other sock is still on like day 8 or something like that, so it has a little bit of time to catch up, but it is a work day and I need to go write the report that I talked about. Sometimes I film stuff and I don't know if I'm putting it in, so I might have filmed stuff. Oh, and I made the heel with the contrast color, which is a little bit deeper than the stripes that are between the color, at least on my set. So, and I'll use this for the toe if I need more yarn, but the idea is to knit the toe straight through with the striped colors, even though I know the striping will change. That's fine. I just want to make sure I get all 24 colors in there. I made it to day 11 on the second sock. I have to leave it here though because I need to do other stuff. Mostly like get dressed, get out of my pajamas and into clothes that, whatever. Just like loungy clothes, but not pajamas. I don't think I've talked much about... So this is back. I was going to ship it yesterday and I realized that I need to put little frills here on the edge, on the side, little like chain crochet frills with felted balls on them because I'd done that with all the stockings that I made for my son. So I need to do that. I was packing the stuff. I was actually packing the pom-poms and the tools and the yarn to do them when I get there, but I was like, this is so dumb. Let me just take some time and do that now, and I'll get the package to the post office later today. And I found out that it will ship in 2 days, so 2 business days, so it'll be there by Tuesday or Wednesday, and I arrive Wednesday, so that would be perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I also don't think I've showed you this, progress on this, but this is the 5th stocking that'll be for my house. I'm doing the tree design. I'm doing the Loopy Mango light blue color, which is called Rococo Blue. It's so pretty. So yeah, I finished the whole tree motif, and I am making my way down to the foot. This will also get little frills. No names, though. I don't do names on mine. This yarn is so nice. It would make a really cozy sweater, although it seems like it would probably pill because it's a loose ply, but it's so soft and squishy. I will put sparkle pom-poms on this, little tiny sparkle pom-poms on the tree to decorate it. Yeah, so that's where that's at. Hopefully I'll finish this weekend. It's noon. I don't know where the morning went. What the heck? Well, look at this view. Isn't this nice? You get my tree and my light fixture. Yeah, I haven't done anything that I wanted to do. I've just been sort of putting out fires. Having a smoothie. And after I'm done with that, I'll have a salad to round out my lunch. I put the espresso in the refrigerator for iced coffee for my afternoon slump, which I'm sure there will be one. It does make me not fall asleep as easily, so I'll make sure I do that on the early side of the afternoon. I still have to go to the post office. I don't know if that's going to happen today because I did not get to making the changes to the stocking that I wanted to do. So we'll see. I need to write that report right now, so I'm doing that however long it takes. I always think it's going to take longer than it does. I don't think it'll take that long. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll set aside some time this evening to catch up on my grading for my classes. Anyway, look what the mail brought today. Jury duty, summons. Oh, I hate these so much. But at least, I haven't gone since the pandemic, but at least, it says it could be online. Please do not report in person. Oh my God, I hate these. My work day's over. I think maybe this view is better. I'm walking up to the grocery store to get groceries for dinner. I had groceries delivered, but it was missing a couple things, and I realized that I needed more chicken than what they sent me. So I'm gonna just grab those. And then I'm gonna edit this vlog 3, and try to get it up for you tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm gonna do a recap, so I hope this is all okay. May or may not show you dinner. It's just a sheet pan chicken with apples and some vegetables. So, yeah. Next week is going to be really busy. It's Christmas. Look what came while I was out at the store. I got the Lydia Morrow version. Looks really cool. I'm going to open it up and see what the story is with it. And yeah, I'll check in with you again. All right, so it came with these instructions. I'm going to cover up the code. Yeah, so it starts with day 1. And then this is the way it's packaged. So there are little packages for each day, which I presume has many skeins. So I have to just think about, I'm going to open day 1 tonight. And then I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do. I was watching Maralisa on Girl Meets Yarn. She packed all of her advents for her trip to her family's house for the holidays. She went to Puerto Rico, so it's probably about the length of flight that I'm on. I don't want to do that because I want to take one carry-on bag. So for now, I'm just going to open day 1. Let's take a look. There is supposed to be a code in here, so I want to be careful, mindful, but I'm assuming there's yarn. Oh yeah, there's yarn. Look at that, that's the most exciting thing, right? Ooh, some pretty green. I wonder if it's a regular. It's called Christmas Tree. It's her merino sock. $25.75. I do know she changed her base because I was just saying she had some issues with supply issues, and she emailed all of us to ask us if we wanted to change the base. Oh my God. There's a zipper. I guess I'm doing a zipper. That's exciting. I hope this is a garment. I'd be very excited if it's a garment, but I think it said accessory, so I don't know what would have a zipper, but this is exciting. I can't wait to see the pattern. If I can, I'm going to download the code and do everything that I need to do, and if there's anything to share, more to share about this before I close out tonight's video. I had decided actually I'm not going to make dinner tonight. I'm going to do it tomorrow. For the rest of the time that I'm here, because I'm just not really hungry, and it's already almost 6 o'clock and I still have to work out. On track. So the advent is for an accessory piece that you would wear on your neck, and it has like a little zipper. It's really cute, and a cute little collar. I'll put a picture on screen. She's calling it Ballistic Bib, and I think it's a pattern made for the advent, and it looks like it'll be for sale at some point. I don't know when. Probably right after the holidays. Maybe it's for sale now, I'm not sure. But I would prefer a garment. So I'm gonna save the skeins, and she has a garment called Jeepers Jersey that's similar in style to this. It's like a graphic design. It's really cool. So I think I'm gonna do that instead. It has a little zipper, so I'll be able to use the zipper. And I think I'll just maybe color block or stripe in some way to like use the advent and maybe other couple full skeins, or one full skein that I have on hand, because it would use up some of my random single full skeins that I have laying around. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna end this Vlogmas 3 here, and start up tomorrow morning with Vlogmas 4. So I take off for Texas on Wednesday of next week. So all of that, like the lead up to me leaving and the first few days that I'm there. I don't know how much I'm going to film once I'm there. I will, probably do little clips and stuff just to give you an idea, like sort of a sense of being there with me. You can probably expect to see Julie, my granddaughter, running around at some point, and maybe some of the other family members. My son, of course, he's always around. Too, my daughter-in-law works a pretty intense schedule, so I don't know how much she'll be on screen. So I also want to be sensitive to their privacy, so I don't want to show too much. But if we get up to Christmassy things, I will definitely show you, and I'll continue to put together clips that will make Vlogmas 4 that should launch or be released on probably Christmas evening or Christmas day after Christmas. And then I will come back with a year-long wrap-up, not of everything I made, because I don't do that. I don't go through everything that I made. If you want to see everything I made, you can look at Ravelry and see it all in a nice catalog format. But I will recap my yarn purchasing because I've been working really diligently on reducing. Coming at you probably New Year's weekend, right around there. Maybe just after New Year's Day. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week.